Hey y'all, welcome to Yo React, creepy TikToks that will make you rethink, part 10. And if this is your first time coming across this channel, welcome. I'm your girl Yo. Be sure to like and subscribe and turn your notifications on. That way you're notified each time I upload. I appreciate all the support you've shown this channel. Now coming up, we got a lot of hot content, so let's get straight into it. Today's show is going to start a little different. I want to give you fair warning about the clip I'm going to share with you. It's important that you listen undistracted for its entirety. Now, if you need to, play it again because you guys have got to hear this. It's mind-blowing, mind-blowing.
This will be one of the wildest things you've ever heard in your life. This video is for entertainment purposes only. If you've never heard of the secret, it's said to have been written by the Rockefellers. But look, I thought this was crazy. This is what the ChatGPT AI responded when I asked it to type out the secret for me. I ended up finding a video of this woman right here reading it.
The secret was created by none other than the Rockefellers, and maybe even someone even higher than them, let's be honest. But this is their secret in their clause of things that they wanted to follow. And if you're a conspiracy theorist or a critical thinker and you're aware of what's been going on in the world, you're going to know exactly how suitable this is. This is written word for word, and I want to read it to you. Okay, so bear with me. The secret, an illusion, it will be so large, so vast, it will escape their perception. Those who will see it will be thought of as insane. We'll create separate fronts to prevent them from seeing the connection between us. We will behave as if we are not connected to keep the illusion alive. Our goal will be accomplished one drop at a time so as to never bring suspicion upon ourselves. This will also prevent them from seeing the changes as they occur. We will always stand above the relative field of their experience, for we know the secrets of the absolute. We will work together always, and we will remain bound by blood and secrecy. Death will come to he who speaks. We will keep their lifespan short and their minds weak while pretending to do the opposite. We will use our knowledge of science and technology in subtle ways so that they will never see what's happening. We will use soft metals, aging accelerators, and sedatives in food and water, also in the air. They will be blanketed by poisons everywhere they turn. The soft metals will cause them to lose their mind. We will promise to find a cure from our many fronts, yet we will feed them more poison. The poisons will be absorbed through their skin and mouths, and they will destroy their minds and reproductive system. From all this, their children will be born dead, and we will conceal this information. The poisons will be hidden in everything that surrounds them and what they drink, eat, breathe, and wear. We must be ingenious in dispensing the poisons, for they can see far. We will teach them that the poisons are good with fun images and musical tones. Those they look up to will help. We will enlist them to push our poisons. They will see our products being used in the film and will grow accustomed to them and will never know their true effect. When they give birth, we will inject poisons into the blood of their children and convince them that it's for their help. We will start early on. When their minds are young, we will target their children with what the children love most, sweet things. When their teeth decay, we will fill them with metals that will kill their mind and steal their future. When their ability to learn has been affected, we will create medicine that will make them sicker and cause other diseases, for which we will create yet more medicine. We will render them docile and weak before us by our power. They will go depressed, slow, and obese, and when they come to us for help, we will give them more poison. We will focus their attention toward money and material goods, so many never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, and games, so that they may never be one with the oneness of it all. Their minds will belong to us, and they will do as we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology into their lives. We will use fear as our weapon. We will establish the governments and establish opposites within. We will own both sides. We will always hide our objective but carry out our plan. They will perform the labor for us, and we shall prosper from their toil. Our families will never mix with theirs. Our blood must be always pure, for it is the way. We will make them kill each other when it suits us. We will keep them separated from the oneness by dogma and religion. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what to think and how. We will grow them kindly and gently, letting them think that they are guiding themselves. We will foment animosity between them through our factions. When a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, whichever suits it best. We will make them rip each other's hearts apart and kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally, anger as our friend. The hate will blind them totally, and never shall they see that from their conflicts we emerge as their rulers. They will be busy killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their neighbors for as long as we see fit. We will benefit greatly from this, for they will not see us, for they cannot see us. We will continue to prosper from their wars and their deaths. They shall repeat this over and over until our ultimate goal is accomplished. We will continue to make them live in fear and anger through images and sounds. We will use all the tools we have to accomplish this. The tools will be provided by their labor. We will make them hate themselves and their neighbors. We will always hide the divine truth from them, that they were all one. This they must never know. They must never know that a man's color is an illusion. They must always think that they are not equal. Drop by drop, we will advance our goal. We will take over their land, resources, and wealth to exercise total control over them. We will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom they will have. We will establish a money system that will imprison them forever, keeping them and their children in debt. When they shall band together, we will accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world, for we shall own all the media. We will use our media to control the flow of information and their sentiment in our favor. When they shall rise up against us, we will crush them like insects, for they are less than that. They will be helpless to do anything, for they will have no weapons. We will recruit some of their own to carry out our plans. We will promise them eternal life, but eternal life they will never have, for they are not us. The recruits will be called initiates and will be indoctrinated to believe false rites of the passage to their higher realms. Members of these groups will think that they are one with us, never knowing the truth. They must never learn this truth, for they will turn against us. For their work, they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never will they become immortal and join us. Never will they receive the light and travel the stars. They will never reach their higher realms, for the killing of their own kind will prevent passage to the realm of enlightenment. This they will never know. The truth will be hidden in their face, so close they will not be able to focus on it until it's too late. Oh yes, so grand the illusion of freedom will be that they will never know that they are our slaves. When all is in place, the reality we will have created for them will own them. This reality will be their prison. They will live in self-delusion. When our goal is accomplished, a new era of domination will begin. Their minds will be bound by their beliefs, the beliefs we have established from time. But if they ever find out they are our equal, we shall perish. This they must never know. If they ever find out that together they can vanquish us, they will take action. They must never ever find out what we have done, for if they do, we shall have no place to run, for it will be easy to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Our actions will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter. This is the secret by which we shall live the rest of our present and future lives, for this reality will transcend many generations and lifespans.
After watching this video, did it make you feel a certain way? Does it answer any questions for you? I found this so intriguing I had to watch it a few times. No playing the sidelines on this one. I want to hear from everybody because this affects us all.
What a beautiful dress.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to ask you, can't wait to see 3 a.m.
Yes.
The Controversy.
Yeah.
How can we get a tape of this?
Oh, I'm going to send it to you. I will email it to you.
Email me the
Yes.
whole thing.
Yes,
I love
yes,
it. I
yes.
love that you're constantly
Thank you.
crushing the glass ceiling, or crushing the black ceiling.
Yes.
You're one of the first. One of the first.
And I'm blessed to be in this industry.
Yes, and you're
I
blessed.
just try to blend it with my artistry.
Yeah, and you create that. I'm thrilled. I want to see that like tomorrow, 8 p.m. Send it to me at 3 a.m. in the morning, okay?
Yeah.
Now that was weird. He introduced them to each other, but seemed upset when they shook hands. The look on his face, you can almost feel the tension.
Inspectors reportedly found what appeared to be human meat stored in the meat factory freezers of an Oklahoma City meat factory, and human meat already in trucks right outside the factory ready to be shipped to McDonald's restaurants. Health inspectors immediately demanded inspection in various McDonald's meat factories across the country and horrifyingly found human meat in about 90% of the factories inspected thus far. The USDA, United States Department of Agriculture, has seized McDonald's production and shipping and will call for more meat factory inspections and restaurant inspections. The FBI is also investigating the factories. FBI agent Lloyd Harrison told Hustler reporters, "The worst part is that it's not only human meat, it's child meat." The body parts that were found across the U.S. factories were deemed too small to be adult body parts. This is truly horrible. The situation brings up many unanswered questions. How long have they been using human meat? Where did they get the children from? Were they already dead when brought into factories? Investigators and inspectors are currently being deployed for intensive investigations all around.
Now, I'm hearing a lot of stories about the way meat is prepared and handled at these restaurants, and none of them sound good. What's sad is the low wages that they pay people to work jobs like this. Now, it seems like they'll cut corners any way they can. Guess I'll be eating at home from here on out. No more takeout for me.
Entertainment purposes only.
Well, you may want to leave the room if you're getting ready for a late night snack. Arby's is apologizing to a Jackson teenager after he found something unexpected in his roast beef sandwich, a piece of a finger.
After finding a finger in the food, they only want to apologize to the teen F the millions of customers.
Finger?
Apparently 10 years ago, Arby's was sued because a human finger was found in a kid's sandwich. Chewing. What was a finger instead of gristle? And what did Arby's have to say about this?
An employee cut it off on a meat slicer last week and he didn't tell anyone.
Funny because human flesh was found in the food before. What's even stranger is that the same thing was said. A worker cut his hand and didn't tell no one. And I guess that's what happened at TGI Fridays, when someone was served a human finger for dinner.
Once again, here we are. Many of them think they'll lose their job if they inform their supervisor they got hurt. Just sad. I think that workers of all capacities should be respected. Have you ever had a job that you were afraid to speak up? Tell me in the comments. Do you think this is fair?
That they start with is, when you first give us your child that you unfortunately cannot keep, we will take them from you. Do not be worried, your baby is in good hands. To first care for your child, we will give them a vaccine. Keep them safe from for some reason they put panorama. After that, they usually get very tired from the shot. They will get sick and will not wake up. Can you believe this? So when this happens, we have a small funeral. And after that, in capital letters, we feast. Since the child has passed, we don't need to take up any more land for cemeteries, so we slap them on the grill and cook their flesh and make delicious hamburgers. They taste just like the real thing. Oh my gosh.
Now, what exactly is she speaking of right here? I definitely need to look into this some more. Now, she was talking about cooking and eating flesh. Yikes. Let me take a moment to thank all the new subscribers and thank everyone for supporting this channel and watching all the videos. You're amazing and I truly thank you. Now let's get back in.
It's one of the most evil, vicious Navy bases in the history of the planet. They do stuff that would make like Santa Claus. Diego Garcia.
So...
Wait.
Sorry.
Diego Garcia. That's where that first Malaysian plane is. That's where it landed. It had 4 scientists on it. 20 scientists, but 4 had filed for patents. It was Malaysia, but they worked out of Austin, Texas, for Texas Instrument. Right. And the ones behind that plane was Texas Instrument, the government, and Boeing, who made the plane. And everybody is stupid enough to believe that a plane almost a block long can just disappear. With the electronics we have, next generation of cars will come out, there'll be no driver. So we got 4 of those top scientists that had filed for patents worth $400 billion. And then here's a friend of yours who's with us. So 5 of us filed for patents. If we die before the patent is granted, then your brother, who wasn't on the plane with us, he owns them all. So those 4 scientists, and the 5th person was the Carlyle Group. They own them all now. The patent was granted 3 days after the plane was missing.
Wow.
Now it's all starting to add up. Now I have never even heard about these 4 scientists, and they mysteriously disappear along with a plane full of passengers? Something just doesn't smell right with this one. Now their loved ones deserve closure.
Okay, so I'm gonna read to you something that was sent to me a few months ago, and it's definitely super interesting. Don't fucking come for me. I didn't write this, but whatever you believe, keep that near and dear to your heart. I think, yeah, your heart's over here. Keep that near and dear to your hearts. Here we go. 40 well-kept secrets that all U.S. slaves should be aware of. Yes, I said slaves. Do with that what you will. 1. The Revolutionary War was fraud. The United States did not actually declare independence from Great Britain or the King. 2. America is a British colony. 3. The King of England financed both sides of the Revolutionary War. 4. The gold fringe, symbolic of royalty, which is attached to the border of every U.S. flag hanging in every courtroom across America, symbolizes America being ruled to this day by Great Britain under international maritime admiralty law. 5. There are no judicial courts in America, and there have not been any since 1789. Judges do not enforce states' statutes and codes. Executive administrators enforce statutes and codes. 6. There have not been any judges in America since 1789. There have only been administrators. 7. The most powerful court in America is not the United States Supreme Court, but is the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania. 8. If you are legal age and retain legal counsel in your defense, you are automatically assumed by the court to be mentally incompetent ward of the court, and can therefore be remanded indefinitely to any mental institution of the court's choosing. 9. You cannot use the U.S. Constitution to defend yourself because you are not a party to it. 10. The people does not include you and I. 11. You own no property. Read the deed to the property you think is yours. You are listed as a tenant. Legally, the term being refers to an animal impersonating, person is underlined, a human, such as a slave. Under the law, slaves cannot own property. 12. We are slaves and own absolutely nothing, not even what we think are our children. Read your birth certificate. Your mother is listed as an informant. 13. George Washington divided states into districts based upon ritualistic practice of dissecting Masonic squares. This is why even today so many towns are built on the square. America truly is the land of the free, Freemasons that is.
As strange as it sounds, a lot of what she was saying is factually true. Now tell me that doesn't blow your mind.
This is what a humiliation ritual looks like. Watch this.
So this is what really happens with Peter, Amy, Kanye. What we do on our way to a Vogue event. Ribs and french fries. Yeah.
They got me. I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected, I don't know. But certain dots, like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, wow, all these brothers gotta wear a dress. This happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin.
Yeah.
The movie's going good. So I walk in the trailer. I'm like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. They come in. The writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, Dave, listen, we got this hilarious scene where Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. And he put this dress on. And, huh? What? As a prostitute? Nah, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with that. That should have been in the discussion. What? You don't feel comfortable with it? I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done it. So, well, if all the greats have done it, it's kind of hacky, right? You're right. So why don't we just not do it? Because I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress. Oh, come on, Dave. Listen, we got it all set up. We're supposed to shoot. Every minute you waste costs this much money. You know, the pressure comes in. Huh. He said, I'm not wearing no dress, man. I'm funnier than a dress. Just give me something funny to say. I don't need to wear no dress to be funny. What am I, Milton Berle? You know, we're going like this. And then finally he's like, and he leaves. And then like the director comes, Dave, it really would be great if you wear the dress. What is wrong? What is this, Brokeback Mountain in here? So then, and wear the dress. I don't want to wear the dress. I want to wear this dress. You know what I mean? Oh, gosh, this guy's so difficult. They leave. Now the producers come on, David, would be so great. I mean, and then I started thinking about it. All the comics that I've seen, man, you know, strong brothers, why they be putting us in these dresses? But the minute it was clear, I was adamant, I'm not wearing a dress, I'm not wearing the dress. All right, fine, think of something else. Guy comes back 10 minutes later, the whole new scene, hot damn, how did you write the scene so fast? You know, it's like, so, you gotta take a stand.
Now it looks like these humiliation rituals are true. Now was that Kanye holding plates up like a butler while they were eating? And the look on his face said it all. Didn't appear to be enjoying himself one bit. He was not happy. Now that Dave Chappelle clip was giving us all the clear warnings about the industry wanting to demasculate our men by putting them in dresses. What's up with that? Okay.
Did you have a gut feeling that this movie was going to be really transformative?
No, check this out. I made $12,000 for doing Hustle and Flow. And then on top of it, what Paramount did, instead of putting my name as Terrence Howard performing the songs, they put performed by DJ. Well, they own DJ. So guess what? The performance royalties went to Paramount. They went,
wait a minute. They didn't go to Terrence Howard. They went to
$12,000. That's all I ever made from Hustle and Flow. Everything else went right back into Paramount. So now I got to sue Paramount or send them a letter.
Are you serious?
I got to send them a letter to say, hey, you guys owe me about 20 years worth of residuals and performance royalties. But I didn't know. I was just trying to pay my rent then.
Now I know Terrence Howard was like, $12,000? Now what am I gonna pay my bills with? Are you kidding me? And they made fortunes off of that movie. And the worst part about it is he still has to reach out to them to make it right. By putting it under the character name DJ, that means he can't get any royalties at all.
These are the top 4 water bottles you should be drinking. For number 1, we got Fiji. Fiji water is made 100% by nature in the Fiji Islands. The water is literally filtered by ancient volcanic rocks, and humans don't interfere with this water throughout the whole process. This is why it's known to be Earth's finest water. For number 2, we got the Mountain Valley Spring Water. This water is one of the best because it comes inside of a glass. And in case you didn't know, this is the healthiest way to drink water. This water is also natural because it comes from the mountains. The 3rd best water to drink is called Evian. This water comes straight from the snowy French mountains, and that makes this water very natural and refreshing. This water is so refreshing that they even have their own hydration spray. And last but not least, y'all, drink natural spring water. Any one of these brands is 10 times better than any purified water because spring water is 100% natural and it comes from nature. And as y'all can see, I got mine right here. I also made a video about the worst water brands to drink. If you haven't seen it, you gotta watch that video next. And follow me so you don't miss the next video.
Now he got a point. He's spot on with this one because I only drink natural spring water. Many brands are just tap water from them dirty, rotten, rusty pipes. Ew.
The moon was brought here 12,000 years ago. Our moon is in fact an artificial satellite. It is not a real planet. It can literally leave our orbit underneath its own power. According to the Andromedans, it was brought here from Ursa Minor, from a star system called Chappelle that had 21 planets in it. Now, there are ruins all over it. This is why the Apollo astronauts stopped going back. It's because there was somebody already there and they were told not to go back. This information's out there.
Do you think what is being said sounds credible or just a bunch of lies made for entertainment? Mind you, this was filmed in the mid-90s, which is almost over 30 years ago. Put your idea in the comments below if what he said resonates with you, or you think it's just a made-up story. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Okay, our moon is 9.1 billion years old. Okay, it is many of the materials that have been found on the moon, minerals, don't exist on our planet. The moon did not belong to part of the Earth. It was brought here. Literally. Our solar system has 8 artificial moons in it that were brought here. That can literally, underneath their own power, leave our solar system. And there are beings living on it. Now, the upper echelon, the world know this.
Now, did you guys catch it right there at the end? He stated that there are beings living on all other planets within our solar system and on the moon. I've never heard that before. Do you think it's true? Drop down in the comments and let me know how you feel about this.
People always say that black people haven't invented anything. Is that true? Here are a few black inventors and their inventions. Let's start with Garrett Augustus Morgan, born on March 14, 1877 in Kentucky, USA. He was known as the inventor of the gas mask in 1912, and 2 years later received a gold medal for his invention, which helped save many lives. He was also the inventor of the red light, an invention to which he eventually sold the rights to General Electric for $40,000. Then we have Alexander Miles, born on May 18th in the state of Ohio. He was known for having played a major role in improving elevators with his automated system. Previously, elevators had to be closed manually by the person entering or leaving, which was very dangerous. It was when Miles rode an elevator that he realized how dangerous it was and decided to do something about it. To this end, he spent years creating a system capable of closing the doors when the elevator was in motion, then opening them when it was stationary. His invention was a great success, helping to make him rich before his death in 1918. Next, we have Lewis Howard Latimer, who played a major role in improving the electric light bulb invented by Thomas Edison. The bulbs were not at all durable, as they were made from bamboo or paper filaments and lasted barely a few days. It was Lewis who changed all that by inventing a filament made of carbon, which was far more resistant than the previous ones. After that, bulbs could last for weeks and months. Lewis Latimer was an outstanding engineer who worked with inventors such as Graham Bell, inventor of the first telephone, and Hiram Maxim.
Many of these inventions we take for granted. It would be difficult to imagine a time where we didn't have them. I find this so fascinating. What stood out to you the most? We covered a lot of good stuff in today's video. As always, if something piqued your interest, you guys gotta hit me up. Let me know. Well, that's it, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You're rocking with Yo React. Remember to spread love, take care, and stay curious. I'll see you in the next one. Love and light. Bye-bye.